Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
I remember
Hey, what up, dog? What up, though, y'all?
Don't give us no countdown,
We back.
no 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Damn right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or nothing. Just, yeah.
We in this bitch.
I've been saying we about to go live for,
listen,
I don't
for
know
30
how
seconds,
long.
huh?
Have you not studied
I
me
said
enough to
30
know that you're
seconds.
supposed to count us down when the intro is playing?
Hey, y'all was talking too much.
She's just jumping there. Woo-ha! We live.
Yeah, good
Got you all
morning.
in check.
Good morning, good evening, all of that, wherever you are. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Dang, that's not a way to start the show,
Yeah,
man.
you did it.
That's the
You
bad
did
intro.
it.
Dang, we gotta run that back. But hey, y'all.
What in the fuck is this on my screen?
What up, though? We back with another episode of what's this? The second week of the late night show. The late night show.
You know what? Cut it out. Cut it out.
Y'all know we got Roxy in the
night.
building.
Hey, y'all.
We got Mark over there
What's happening?
smashing on them fries. We got Patty over here,
What up, there?
and we got Tonisa. What up, y'all? What up? I hope y'all volumes down because I feel like I hear echo. Right. I'm gonna put that on camera. But anyway, how was y'all Memorial Day? We had a 3-day weekend. How was it? What y'all do?
Good. Well needed.
Anything interesting happen?
Seen my cousin from out of town. She from Atlanta. She just married this nigga from Bangladesh and shit. He look like a Latin or something like that. Shout out to that nigga. Shout out to the Mongolian niggas. Nah, it's what they call.
Sorry, I
See,
don't know.
I always thought it was like called Bangladeshian, but it's called Bengali.
Bangladeshian nigga, that's what you said?
I thought niggas from Bangladesh was called Bangladeshian.
Had you ever heard that word before?
Never had
Nah, I freestyled that in my mind. What would you think somebody from Bangladesh would be named?
I ain't no better. I say Bangladesh.
He said they called Bengali.
I would
You
say
wouldn't have thought that?
Bangladeshians.
I would say
Have
Bangladesh.
y'all ever heard any of these words used in a sentence?
Yeah,
before,
Bangladesh.
though? Like,
Yeah.
Why y'all thought I was
Bangladese. Oh yeah.
Bangladesh.
Bangladese?
Bangladese
Not bad.
sound.
I wouldn't even knock that.
Okay.
That's
They,
where I would
they
have
called
went.
Bengali.
I can go. with that.
Bengali, but I've heard that before.
right.
But
That's what I'm saying. Have y'all
but I-
heard any of the words y'all saying?
No, I've heard Bengali.
Yeah.
I've heard that, but now
You thought that was a whole nother place.
I did. I thought it was
I thought it was
something
a
else.
place
But I
and
never
shit. I thought
thought-
it was a goddamn place.
I did. I thought it was
I'm
something
from
else.
Bengali. And shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the whole time them people from Bangladesh.
You learned
Yeah, I
something
thought
new.
that was where ISIS was from.
Every
I don't think
But
I
yeah,
ever
dog
thought about
cool
what you
as
call
hell.
them, though.
Shout out to them. I had a good holiday. We had some different food, some good food. I enjoyed myself. Good seeing my family.
That's
That's what's up.
I be watching Boosie and his family all the time. I don't know if y'all watch them on YouTube, but anyway, yeah, he funny, and he always talking about how he when he go to Louisiana, he eats the jacquemin, and so I was looking all over for because he be making. I don't know if y'all seen Boosie eat, but he make everything he eat look delicious because he be smacking. And
I can't watch
So
that.
just for that
I
Kool-Aid, that Kool-Aid be crazy. Though.
Man.
I can't
That
watch
Kool-Aid.
nobody eat.
he eat all the time, and
I
it be
can't watch that.
The way he eat.
So
it, he
who
be
cooked
like,
better, him or Trick Daddy?
He don't never usually cook. Oh, he do cook. I have seen him cook a couple times. You're right.
Well, who food be better, him or Trick Daddy?
I don't know, but I wanted to try that
If she
yakime,
tasted
so I
it,
made
it was
it.
over machine.
I
It's
made
the
it
same.
myself because nobody sells it. I guess it's only in New Orleans. It's like New Orleans street food. So I was like, we had barbecue the day before, so I'm like, I'm gonna try it. Boosie stuff. It was actually pretty decent. I don't know if I made it exactly right, but it was pretty.
You got some
Oh,
fire
he
Robin
had the
soda,
ingredients
too.
on her.
No, I find you know how you can
look up
Google
anything. That's true.
Yeah, so I just picked one of the recipes.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, I don't know if it was a good one, but it tastes good to me.
Okay.
Pretty good.
That's
Shout
what's
out
up.
to Cowboy Spurs. Hold on.
With the nuts and shit.
See,
Free
you
advertising.
heard me funny. Nah.
Man, that shrimp and them walnut, that was fire.
Yeah, that was different. That's. I'm sorry, I had to say something about it. That's what was.
But my Memorial Day was decent. I went over my auntie cousin house. I call her my auntie, but she my cousin. You know, see my boy Mark in the building. You know, it was a celebration for sure.
Y'all
Yep.
cousins and shit?
No, I mean that's my god family, right? Brittany mama and their brother and shit. That's my god mama and my god brother. You know what I mean, I adopted them and they adopted me ever since the whole situation went down with Brittany. So that's my god family. I went over there and because it was a day, it was what we call Brittany Day. The day that she passed away. So I went over there to, celebrate with them, and whatnot. You know what I mean, on May 27th.
That's dope.
Good. I just relaxed.
That's the best way. The best way to enjoy a holiday.
I was in the bed.
I relaxed.
That's the best.
I went and got me a nice watermelon, and I enjoyed it
Ooh,
all.
I did get a watermelon.
I did. Shout out to Randazzo.
That's what's up. That's what's
relaxed. Well needed relaxation from the week.
That's what's up. Right, what's up, Bree, in the comments? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to get into the topic. The topic is influences on children, and we was discussing behind the scenes, but I'm going to let my girl Roxy, elaborate a little bit more.
I will. So, I went to a little event that had involved some children, and this teacher had mentioned how a student had kind of like flipped over a table after school, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And as we were walking through the school to get them out or whatever for their lunch, and I noticed it was the same girl that one of the teachers had mentioned that had threw a table, had said she had called out like another girl by like her full first and last name, and it just made me think about the influences that we as parents have like on our children. And I'm like, wow, with her saying that, I'm wondering, like, that's a lot of anger to just get up and flip a table, or is it, something that she's, watching that's influencing her, the fighting shows that seem to be grabbing young girls' attention now, bad girls, whatever. I don't even know the names of the shows. But the fighting shows, I think it's okay to get in your face and fight and this and that, and then the parents that also do that. So it just made me think about the influences that we put on our children with what we do, how we carry ourselves as adults, because your children mimic that.
Yeah. It's interesting that you say that, like with everything that transpired, and you thought about like what do the parents, or what is their household like with the parents or whatever. Mm-hmm. It made me think about, because I do work with kids, and I work with troubled kids, let me say that, and I do get frustrated with them, but I have to step back and put myself in their shoes and think about, like, okay, what are they, what are the influences around, and where are they getting this from? Because they are 6 to 12-year-olds, so they not, this is not nothing that they just know. They seen this somewhere, they heard it somewhere, or or the parents' lack of is letting them see it somewhere else, or learn it somewhere else, pick it up somewhere else. So it do make me think about that a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was like a couple of things. And she mentioned like a little boy, and I think he was I don't know if he was in the fifth or sixth grade or what have you, but she said that he calls all girls bitches and hoes. And I was like, oh. And you just don't call them by their name. They just all bitches and hoes. So,
right, hold up. You said who told you this?
This was what I saw.
Oh, okay.
And heard from a teacher. So I was just kind of like, it just made me think about what we are doing as parents, what we are exposing our kids to. Yeah, what we're exposing our kids to. Obviously, you can't be around your child 24/7, and but when you are around your child, what I'm saying. And
I think about that too, because I got 2 kids, and I think about how I'm not around them 24/7. Yeah. They in school and everything, and what are they? They going to school and being around kids that are exposed to things that my kids are not exposed to.
Yeah.
And learning stuff that they would have never learned anywhere else other than, the classmates in school. So I think about it a lot. It's a scary thought, and I do feel like parents need to be more mindful of what their kids are picking up, and don't do that, do as I say, not as I do, because you can't be saying, oh, don't be smoking, or don't be, using all this profanity, and then you doing it to me.
Right,
because that's confusing.
Yeah, I be trying to watch my daughter up close, because she be cool around me. She do everything right around me, but some of her favorite rappers, just like Doja Cat and shit like that. And I'd be like,
Yeah,
play that Agora Hills. I was
and definitely
like,
the music.
why
the
you like
music
that?
is
I don't know
huge.
about this. She
Yeah.
be talking crazy, but I like the song too. Play that shit one more time.
Doja Cat, I was gonna say she low
Siri, run that shit back.
Yeah, it's definitely an
you know.
influence. I get nervous too. My son, he was in the school and he was like making a finger of a gun. He has no guns whatsoever. We don't play with guns. We don't have no toy guns. None of that in the
They
house.
don't play Call of Duty.
No, absolutely not. None of that. No
What's wrong
gun.
with Call of Duty?
No
That's just
gun.
army
Everything.
No
game.
games.
Everything.
Call
No
of
gun.
Duty
That's
not
how
that
women
bad.
are.
Why
That's how
y'all
women are
tripping?
with the sons.
No
though. That's
violent
how the
video
women are
games.
with.
No, that's
Well,
that's
with-
not Grand
but-
Theft Auto though. You trip like
But with that, he
Call
went
of
to
Duty
school
is it's like army
and was
game.
doing this to
It's
the
just a
teacher.
shooting army game.
And I'm like, where you
You
learn
can
that
shoot
from?
people.
Yeah.
But
and,
you in the
you
army
know-
mostly though, for real. She talking about you could shoot people.
Oh, I am thinking about GTA.
But when
Yeah,
you
it's
go,
just not that type of vibe. I ain't gonna lie.
but when the child goes to school and they're making hand motions and they have white teachers, you know, and then they coming to you saying, "Oh, hey, little Johnny was dying and Mr. Jackson, and we just are concerned." And then next thing you know, you got somebody knocking on your door talking about we here to do a home check.
Yeah.
But we could go farther back, all the way back. They had what's that shit? What was that? Duck Hunter or some shit like that back in the day.
back on Nintendo.
Yeah, that was all. It like you been able to shoot shit on games
It
and
was
shit.
ducks,
So that's
though.
all
But
Well,
shit.
see,
like
it's
people-
but
I mean,
see,
you
again,
shoot
again,
ducks.
like,
That's a
and
real
I
thing.
speak-
People shoot
All right,
ducks
well that
in real
started
life.
with us
I
though.
talk about this all the time, right? It's not only the level of saturation with this type of content with the kids, but it's a difference in the mindset, right? Let's think about the 18-year-old now in 2024 versus an 18-year-old in 2020.
Right.
Completely different mindsets, right? So we're talking about always contrasting what we had back then with what we had. You know what I'm saying? We were completely different mind, and then it wasn't as saturated as it was back then. I mean, as it is right now with all of the shit with sex and violence and all. So this is all they
Wait,
see
since
over and over and over again.
Since when? You say what's the
I'm
date?
talking about in mainstream TV. I'm not talking about 2 Live Crew and all of the shit that was like we know about the parental advisory stickers, and let's talk about that, right? We don't even see parental.
I was about to say, do
advisory
they even
stickers and
still
shit
have
no more. You see
those?
what
No,
I'm saying?
ain't none of that.
So
That's
no,
it.
we're talking about TV that was like we considered like Jerry Springer raunchy TV back then. Now we got fucking P Valley. We got literally dudes sucking dick on TV.
Yeah.
On the where the remote TV kids can just pick up the remote control and click that shit on. That ain't cool, dog.
Yeah.
And to each his own as far
Yeah.
as sexual preference and what you do behind closed doors in your bedroom. But that shouldn't
But
be
that literally-
mainstream
that
And
literally-
that's
TV and shit.
even if it was like
No matter what, no matter what
no
type
matter
of
what they
sexual
doing,
act it
The
was.
fact that I don't remember them showing penises in movies when I was a little kid, I'd be like, that was a whole.
A whole
That was a whole.
Pause, but yeah, I just seen it in shit that wasn't even sexual, and it'd be like,
Yeah.
damn, when the fuck you get to this?
Yeah, 'cause
like-
I don't think they used to show
it
that.
like a joke. You'd be like, yeah, blah blah, and one of the white dudes whipped their dick out. It'd be
Yeah,
like,
like
oh,
when did that
Yeah.
start
They
happening?
whipped his dick out for
See,
real.
that's how they.
We had
that's
that
how-
magic back in the
that's
day,
how-
like the back
listen,
view. Nah,
That's how they
showed
soften
it.
the blow to usher it in, right? They use it as like they usher it in with a comedy type of a situation. Because if they use it, if they show a dick during the actual sexual situation, then it's like, oh, it's taboo. But if it's a joke, it's like, oh, it's a little like a little white lie. It's like it's
Right.
innocent. You know what I mean? So now
That's
they use that, they do that in little
Yeah,
ways.
people
now
use jokes
to the
and
point where it's
comedy.
like,
They use that shit to their advantage. They
yeah,
use jokes
to
and
now
comedy
to the point
their
where it's like,
advantage
oh,
sometimes.
well, what's the problem? We've been doing, if we've been showing it all along. Why regulate it now? But so that's how they, usher that shit in, man, and just trickle that shit in little by little.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the cuss words back in the day. Like we didn't do nowhere near.
Right.
We talking about mainstream TV now.
I hear so much
We didn't
bitch
see-
and all that shit on the
right,
regular
we didn't
commercial
say that
on the
shit.
radio now.
And listen,
Yeah.
we're talking
And
about
TV.
on morning radio when we taking the
Morning
kids to school
radio.
type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Smoking
We
weed.
didn't-
Man,
They
the-
wasn't
we
even
didn't hear
smoking weed
about
on
that.
TV.
The Breakfast
But
Club is crazy.
They inched
It's
that
like, what
shit
the fuck?
in to now we're just like everything is cool.
Have y'all paid attention to how like Charlamagne and dog Envy be playing gay and all that shit like the whole
No,
time.
listen,
They be doing all that.
look at the dolls in the background of the set. You ain't never seen
Oh,
them
when they be in gay little.
in gay little poses.
Poses,
And
yeah, that should
yeah,
be
come
crazy
on, man.
too.
Like people ain't never noticed that shit. Charlamagne do that shit on purpose, man. And wear makeup.
It's just weird to just be pushing or just fuck pushing
Hold on,
all that
hold on,
shit.
hold on,
All that
hold on,
shit is
hold on,
even
man.
It don't
cool.
even matter about the sexual preferences, but the fact of pushing sexuality. Y'all know how I feel about pushing sexuality on kids.
On
period.
kids.
That-
Yeah,
Why
that's
is it
my
why
whole
is
That's
it
all I
thing.
was about to
That's what
say.
we're talking about.
Yeah,
my
if
whole
it was
Why
like
you
an
pushing it on
adult
the
show,
child?
like if it was on XM radio, I get it. Like, all
That's
right,
like, I
well,
don't
shit.
understand why-
You shouldn't be listening to that with the kids in the car. That's crazy.
Why anal
But like,
sex is being taught to elementary school students?
Nigga,
in
what?
sex
I didn't-
education and stuff.
They
Yeah,
teach you
that's
what?
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Why is anal sex being taught in sexual education classes in elementary school?
because that shit ain't regular. You know what I'm saying? They probably need
That's
a little.
all
I'm just joking,
pleasure.
I'm joking,
That- I'm
I'm
saying
joking.
for real though. That's all pleasure. It ain't nothing reproductive about anal sex. Why are you teaching that to kids?
Yeah.
Like when we was growing up, the damn sex ed class was about the anatomy of the body, not
Yeah.
pleasure and
Right,
all
anal
that.
sex
And how
wasn't
the
even in
reproductive
that
system
system.
works.
That wasn't even in the
What the
book. It was
fuck
like,
is that?
who doing that?
What the fuck is that?
But a lot of
Teach your
things
kid.
were different
It's an
when
explored area.
I remember
to
when
kids,
like
though?
it was taboo, but even like oral
no,
was
kids
taboo
not-
back in the
no.
day.
Sexuality.
That's the reason why we got so many kids running around fucking early, running away from home early, and all of that shit. Exposed to that shit too fucking early, man. Get out of here with that shit.
It is
No,
true, but
man.
some kids are learning their sexuality early.
Okay, but see, it's a way of teaching them that shit, man. You don't cultivate it in a way where it's like you encourage them to go out and get a fucking dick in their butt.
And it used to be that
Wait,
the parents
what?
had to sign permission slips.
That
Do you
was
remember?
very- aggressive.
Yeah.
Y'all
That's
remember
it.
when
It's
y'all-
like that then.
Do y'all remember when y'all?
glad I
That's
got
what they-
daughters.
Elementary schools, they teaching sex, anal sex.
Do you
in
remember
elementary
that
school
you used to have
sex
to
ed
have the
class.
permission slip signed to go to attend sex education? Did y'all used to when y'all was?
No, I never. I didn't.
Yeah.
Have, I didn't
Yeah.
have sex
Yeah.
ed.
They had to sign.
I didn't have
Your
no
parents
sex
had to
ed.
sign the
Yeah,
permission
no.
slip. Now you
Yeah, it
don't
was
even
a
know
permission
it.
I
slip.
used to watch.
Now
I
you
used
don't
to
even know
watch.
it happened until they come home.
I used to have to watch
Oh, yeah, we learned
HBO
about
after
dick in the
10
booty in
o'clock.
class today, mama.
I
Mom,
used
what's
to watch-
anal?
I used to watch HBO after 10 o'clock. That's how I learned about shit.
Emmanuel.
Real sex, taxi cab, confessions. Shout out to
Emmanuel,
people.
nigga, yeah, all that shit.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
all that. I was like 11, 12. That's how I learned a lot of that shit.
Last.
Always. I remember my sister busted in talking about, what you watching? I was like, what?
HBO
I clicked it
did
right
turn
on
that shit on.
they
If you had
did.
cable.
They did.
Yeah. I clicked it right on Cartoon Network. She like, no, I pressed last. I pressed down quick as hell. Nickelodeon. I just fucked all this shit up. Now they got like the last 10 things you just watched. Now you gotta clear the fuck out of it. Like,
You gotta clear
what you talking about?
You gotta clear your browser like Google and shit. Hell no.
Clear history. I used to buy. Look, I used to get in trouble. I used to buy pornos on demand, and then I used to clear it off of the bought list. But it's like, nigga, it's still on
still
the.
on the bill,
It's on the
nigga.
bill.
It's on the
You
bill.
still bought it.
I thought I was,
It was
smart.
the. It was the. It
You
was
I thought if I did it
commercials
fast
to me.
enough and I cleared
Did
it
your
out.
parents
The
come home and
sex
try to
hotline
figure out who did it? Or they already knew it
No,
was?
they know exactly who it was. I was the only
Okay.
nigga who had the box in my room.
I was
Besides
probably
them.
22, like when I first got on the internet, and I ran the phone bill up at the house to $800, a house phone. Right, this back in dial-up internet times.
Yeah.
was
Because I
calling
was
the little-
calling a chick
The hotline.
in Africa. Okay, this old
1-800 titties.
No,
Like,
no,
nigga,
listen.
what?
So no. This is my Yahoo Messenger friend. This is an older chick. This
It
is
was
just
an
like
actual
37,
friend.
38. No, yeah. And so she was like a business owner. She was like a Martha Stewart type shit. Like she got like toiletries and shit. She had her own business. She had money. They sent me plane tickets to come out there, and it was like, yeah, I told my Yahoo friends and shit, like, yeah, the bitch sent me plane tickets. They're like, nigga, Africa got the highest rate of AIDS, nigga, slavery is legal, nigga, you gonna go there, they gonna take
Right.
your passport, you gonna be her concubine, you gonna be in slavery. I said, and that's when I looked up all of that type of shit everybody was telling me, and that's when I first found out about the Illuminati and all of that type
Hey,
of shit.
real quick though.
I went down a rabbit hole
On
about
the
the
side
Illuminati.
note-
Yeah. I think I blocked her. I threw them damn planes.
Real quick on the
She
side
ended up
note.
with the Illuminati in your head.
Yeah.
Can y'all, all right, stay where we at. Side note though, real quick. I do remember when they was pushing AIDS on Africa real heavy,
Real
right?
heavy.
They did.
But that's because everybody was in the mindset that Africa was a fucking country, not knowing that it's a fucking 1,000 fucking countries. Yeah, it's a continent. It's 1,000 countries.
I don't know.
So it may have been number one in the
narrative wasn't that they was pushing that it was a country and not a continent. They were just pushing the narrative that it was all fucked up.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean that too, but
I
in our
also,
mind we was thinking like, damn, like, oh, we can't fuck with them African girls. They got AIDS. Not knowing that, like, in our mind, we thinking, like I'm saying, like, we was thinking like it was like America type shit, like, damn, Africa,
or just
America.
third world, everything is dirty and dingy and disease.
Whatever,
rich
yeah,
and shit,
whatever.
you
We
know
wasn't
what I'm saying?
thinking how
Big
big
bellies,
it was.
big bellies and flies crawling over your mouth and shit. That's what we seen.
Africa
But
got
in
like
reality,
it's like
I remember the
Big
Eddie Murphy
Pharma-
stand up about that.
Big Pharma could test a lot of things over there, so they want, in order to test some of the drugs for AIDS, there had to be an epidemic that was created in Africa, because a lot of diseases are tested on people that they considered subhumans, which are Africans. 'Cause that's
if
so I
anybody
don't even
get
know
a
that they
chance-
brought AIDS over there, and that AIDS.
if
was not
anybody could get a
delivered.
chance, because can we see how many Americans
crazy?
could fit in Africa?
It's crazy.
How many Americans? How many Americas could fit in
How
Africa?
many Americas? The country. Oh
I
shit.
had to say it out loud.
Yeah, to get a you know what I'm saying?
The thing about that is, if you
thought of how big
combine
it is.
all of the continents besides Africa in the world, combine all of the continents together, and Africa is still bigger than everything.
Yeah.
Work.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit
Even
like
the
that.
projection that they give us of Africa on the map, you know what I'm saying?
It's way bigger than that.
It's way bigger than what
Yeah,
they
I always hear that's like American, European.
Yeah. So, you know, don't believe the hype, basically, long story short, as far as Africa. He's smoking Africa right now, apparently. He's going back to the motherland. Shit.
Smoking on that
Lift your arms
Africa.
up.
Shout out to Ghana.
Take me to Africa. I'm trying to. Oh my god! All right, y'all are crazy. So I was reading on the notes and trying to transition to the next topic. I was looking at the gender role in relationships. Is that how it was worded? You want to elaborate?
Yeah, sure. I sure will.
My bad. We should have talked about that.
Threw you in the woods.
Gender roles in relationships. I was listening to, I think, something on the radio, and it just makes me think about the gender roles from like the old school days of, the man is the provider and the woman stays home and cook and clean, and then nowadays it's where it's like supposed to be 50%, like they saying, oh well, the woman pays 50% and the man pays 50%, and some are still in the old school and some is just like no, so I wanted to see how y'all felt about gender roles in the relationships as far as that. Why I get a bump?
Oh no.
Because she was agreeing with it, shouldn't be like that.
Oh, I was like,
That people are still stuck in the old ways.
If you
I
if
thought you were
you're in a
saying
relationship with somebody and y'all split the bills in half, okay. Now to me we roommates. That's just my thought process on it. But even if we're gonna be roommates, now why is it that the woman in a lot of those relationships, after already paying half the bills, just like you, is expected to do the domestic things? That's where you lose me, because you want a roommate, but then your roommate got to do all the cleaning. In roommate situations, it'd be your week to clean, but in marriages, for whatever reason,
She's speaking from experience.
like my cleaning week, I'm on dishes or something.
All right.
That's how I get that
That's for different niggas. I understand what you're saying. That's for different niggas. I don't understand them.
yeah, I don't get it.
But I understand niggas, if we on some 50-50 shit, like as far as the bills, that make it smooth for both of us, I feel like, as far as like bills. I know the type of shit, like a shit around the house that I'm supposed to do, like taking out trash, cutting the grass, all that shit like that. You supposed to know, like, washing dishes, cooking.
You only got to cut the grass in the summertime once every 2 or 3 weeks. She
Or
gotta wash the
raking.
dishes every day.
Or raking in the raking in the raking
And
something to
cook,
play.
Take care of them kids when y'all got them.
It's
That's
shit
whack.
that niggas got to do every day too. But I'm
I
not
wouldn't
saying
pay
like.
half the bills in the house like that. I'm like, we gonna have to.
I mean, and that
come
comes from a nigga that I'm just saying that comes from where I'm at financially. But if I was like up financially, I wouldn't want you to pay for shit.
But
Like,
even not being
so
up
I get
financially,
it.
can't you wash the dishes on your day? It's your
Yeah,
decision.
it's not no day. I don't feel like it's no day for that. I don't like that either. I feel like we both adults, and we see fucking dishes in the sink. Watch that shit when you see it for real, or when you get a chance to get around to it. I would feel like, oh, it's your week, so I'm not about to watch that. Like, that's nasty as hell to me.
People fuck up when they get to itemizing who's supposed to do what.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And like, you come to me with that 50-50 shit, that let me know that, like, we done rushed into this shit too fast. And we ain't established enough to where we got each other back regardless by default, no matter what the situation is. We still itemizing who's gonna do what and how much I've done for you, and then like now what's gonna happen when somebody's emotion get into play and somebody get mad. Now it's just like, nah, I'm not gonna do what I usually do and shit.
Yeah,
and
that's
you
weird
better do extra because you gotta compensate for my emotions and I'm feeling fucked up. Like, no, like what the hell was that?
Look, I thought she was trying to send a signal. I was like, like what Petty said. Like if I'm up, like I'm not gonna expect you to do shit. You know what I mean? But if I'm not up, I'm not. It's not that I expect you to do shit. But if you're my woman, I expect you to have my back, just like I would you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you know where I'm coming from with it, if you know where we at,
and with that being said, like we're not itemizing and taking a listen, checking it twice on who did what, when, and how long, and how much.
When you say have your back, have your back how?
And shit, in any way that is needed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it's short on the bill and shit for whatever reason, I could have not been working because I was sick or whatever. You know what I mean? And we need some catch up on that area. Or if it's just, you know what I mean? Whatever.
I'm about to say fuck
And
being
it's
sick.
not-
I
and
just
it's not-
don't make that much to cover my spot, and you work too. Shit.
Well, I'm
Look out for.
taking into
I'm just saying on the
consideration
lower level. Like I said, I feel different if I was up. If I felt like I could handle all this,
I guess
I
I'm
got a
speaking
different mind.
from the perspective of being consistently the one that's, you know, I guess the provider, seeing like that, and something slip breaks and comes untied. You know, I expect you to be my partner, not just a dependent on me, just, you know, for whatever I got to give and shit.
So I kind of.
I think it come down to like having a conversation prior. Like people do come into situations with an assumption, and I think that people do have an old time way of living, I guess, where they feel like the man should be the dominant and carry.
Regardless, I just want you to have my back like I got yours. How I know I got yours, and how I'm gonna show you that I got you and shit. That's all. I just want the same. Just want that shit reciprocated.
So I would.
Oh, go ahead.
So I want to piggyback. So how would you feel if your woman worked but she made more money than you?
I wouldn't feel no kind of way about that. As long
So
as she
do you
wait.
expect her to pay more of the bills?
As long as she doesn't
Demasculate
come
you?
out, yeah, type shit. You know what I mean?
But what if she doesn't demasculate you, but you feeling something like that?
Now here's the thing. Right now, expecting me to pay bills in means where you know that I can't afford, and you expect it because you know that you can afford it. Now it's almost like you giving me an ultimatum, like do what I can do for myself, or else get lost, type shit.
So I think my opinion is, but I think it goes back to one of the topics Roxy had brought up of submission. I think that in a situation where there's both people functioning, my personal opinion is that you work out better as a couple if you pool your finances together, but there has to be a great level of trust for that, because like you said, what if one person get mad and be like blah 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 blah, right,
and then it's like, are you with me just because of what I can do for you type shit, like at the end of the day? Because what if I couldn't? Then it's like, do I not get that same respect from you? Is it not the person that you with, that you love, that you with?
No, if everything in a relationship is Gucci, gravy, whatever they call it nowadays.
Whatever the youngest is saying.
Yeah, whatever the youngest is saying
Gucci,
nowadays.
gravy,
and then what? Okay.
You know, and you know, everything is fine, but she makes more money than you, and she's like, you know, do you?
I
would
seen
you feel
something
some
like
type
that.
of way
And
as
some
a man?
niggas do.
Like,
It's, well, not some niggas. A lot of niggas feel
without her
me.
demasculating
No,
you or anything,
and I'm not,
just as
and
a
we
man.
weren't, and it wasn't to the point where we was living together and paying bills and all of that type of shit. But I've had women that made more money than me, and it ain't made me feel no kind of way.
I never had it, but I know I wouldn't feel no way. Shout out to you. I wish. Go ahead. Do you?
No,
yeah.
that
But nah, for real. I remember people used to crack a joke like, "Would you be able to be like Oprah husband or something like that?" That house would be so clean, fucking with me.
What's that magnitude of damn money?
Y'all got me fucked up. I'm cleaning,
But at the same time,
cooking. The kids is cool.
at the same time, everybody at the
Kids is
same
great.
time. Just because you got that money don't mean you gonna treat me like shit either.
No, you ain't gonna
So
treat me
I'm
no
like,
type of way.
fuck you.
Once we get in the bedroom, you know I'm the man at the end of the
But
day.
even outside of the bedroom, on a respect
but
level.
So do you
No, it's still all
So
respect,
do you
but
automatically assume that role, like what he said? The house gonna be clean.
I'm that nigga.
Y'all
I'm holding
good.
it
It's
down
no
at the
problem
crib.
I feel like that's
Here's the
fair.
thing,
That
right,
person.
If Oprah my bitch,
That's-
watch
you
watch what I
goddamn
do.
right. I ain't gonna.
I feel you.
Everything cool.
Yep,
You want your back rub, baby?
you goddamn right.
Yeah.
So why
And
do you
I'm
feel
learning.
like you automatically assume that role if she make more money?
Well,
Somebody
it's
got to
not-
do it. We
I
obviously.
didn't
I
I
just
didn't
feel like
automatically assume
his
that.
little
role,
money
like, I'm
ain't gonna
just
help
about
with
to-
the.
Yeah, I'm
light.
joking, and I'm just using Oprah as an
Yeah.
example, really,
Yeah,
just
but
like
that's
playing.
what I'm
But
saying.
hell
Oprah
yeah.
type, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Man,
still gonna
hell
be
yeah.
the man, but at the same time, like,
Yeah, in the
I'm
bedroom,
gonna
and
ass
like,
a
and I'm not
motherfucker.
even just saying in the bedroom.
But
I'm just
that's why
saying
I was asking
personally.
y'all-
Not, I'm saying like personally. You know what's up with us, but overall, I'm taking care of all of the shit. You taking care of everything financial. You up shit. I can't. If my bitch Oprah, what the fuck am I supposed to do to top Oprah? Like,
That's
well,
why I was
whatever I'm
asking
doing, I'm gonna
about,
hold
like-
it down my way.
I'm gonna
But
be the dude that she need me to be. Boy, at the end of the day.
yeah,
But
type
would you
shit.
feel like she is making you her bitch?
No, as long as she doesn't try, if she
Nah.
doesn't disrespect
By-
me
by-
by like talking and acting a certain
No,
way
just because
you
she
feel
make more,
Like talking
no,
down.
don't make it weird. No, as far as that, yeah, don't talk.
Yeah,
That's
don't-
no,
yeah.
that's where it
Because-
get weird. Like,
because I will
listen,
try.
I have my cousins rob you, bitch. Don't play with me like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because I match that attitude like I'm just as rich as you is and say, bitch, fuck you and shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about your money. You can
Or
get
this
the fuck
couch.
right. I be mad as fuck when I'm gone. But yeah, you not, yeah. I ain't even, bitch, fuck you. Nigga, that money ain't gonna, you ain't about to just make me feel like, treat me like I ain't shit because you got money. Because guess what? When you broke as fuck and something happened and that shit get drained out of your account.
Or even
And you
shit,
come
like-
or
I
even
think-
somebody like Beyonce
Hold on, wait,
or
wait.
Rihanna or something like that. If you not Jay-Z or A$AP Rocky, if you got regular shit going on and Beyonce your nigga your bitch, and you just a regular nigga, you
I
just
feel like
ready
you
for her
gotta
at the
clean up or
club.
something.
Yes, I'm
I feel
in
like
that
you gotta
bitch
clean up
doing
something. Yeah,
all of
you
the
do.
crib shit. I'm not no famous nigga and none of that shit.
'Cause you
But
can't really
when you
put it
get
in a
around me, we
mobile.
know what's up. When we chilling around what's up? Like, hey, what we drinking on? I'm answering that shit. But I'm like, hey, babe, let me get your card real quick. Yeah. But I'm going to answer what the fuck, Ace of Spades all night. You know what the fuck we doing? Pass me that card. Yeah.
That's why I was going back to, I think my personal opinion in marriage is that the income should be pooled. That's just my opinion because you can build more,
I just watched
you can
something-
grow more, and I think that you don't get those
Listen, I
blurred
just
lines
listened
where
to a-
somebody make. Well, you make a little bit more than me. If once you married to me,
Listen.
this our money. We doing this. You can grow better.
I
We
just-
two separate people, and it's supposed to be one. We not gonna be able to. We can build a bigger business if we put it together.
I watched the morning show recently and shit. Famous morning show. I ain't gonna say it because, you know what I'm saying, we don't promote other people's shit. But, it was a female basketball player, like, but she was a sports analyst too. But she really had to be in like therapy, and one of her things in therapy was like, because she taller than niggas, like dealing with niggas and the shit that she got to go through with being taller than niggas. And like them niggas, like some days they want to damn near be like abusive or like really like verbally more so, but like be on some shit like they just weird because she taller than them. It ain't even about the money, but just because she bigger, a nigga feel like some
They got
like hell
Napoleon
no.
complex.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what
weird
I'm
as
saying?
hell. If
Yeah.
I got a tall bitch, that's what I wanted. That's
Yeah.
what.
I climb trees.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
about to be
like, why you trying to
bitch,
prove
you think
yourself?
because you tall, bitch, I'll beat your ass.
Yeah, like, what
every
are you
time
trying
we
to
have an
prove yourself
argument,
for?
I'm going that route.
These dudes that automatically feel emasculated because the chick is tall.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
now you
But
want
them the
to
same
fix it.
type of niggas that feel weird about
Yeah, that's
money
about
too, though.
money, yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
feel like. That's all the same type of circle.
Yeah, that's why it's like, yeah, you have more money than me. I'm not gonna feel no kind of way because I'm gonna be the same cool ass nigga that I am if I have more money than you or not. So it's a reason why you with me and I'm broker than you and shit. So
Yeah, I was gonna say the problem is people go into relationships with this, I guess, or situations like in La La Land. You go into a situation where you and this person, y'all making the same amount of money and y'all bills cost the same, and you expected him to be able to buy you a Birkin bag. How? And y'all making the same and y'all rent the same. the math ain't math, and because you seen the girl down the street got a nigga who so
Because
happened to make more than that.
it's this crazy delusional ass entitlement that a lot of women have, that they just feel like they deserve everything that they see in the world and shit. And that's not to say that some women don't deserve the shit.
It's been like that. It's
who are
social
you,
media
do
didn't
you-
make
do
it that
you-
shit no
did you-
better.
did you-
Though.
What makes you deserve that? Okay,
That
because
too.
the thing about it is some women do deserve it, right?
Yeah.
So all of them can't. Like, what? You're not the same as the women that actually deserve this shit. You know what I mean? Just because.
And listen, what about this? Like what she's saying is some shit. It's always been like that. It's been like that since the beginning of time. When you see the chick up the street, oh, he got a new refrigerator, he got a new stove, he got a new car. It could be something like super small like that. Now it's to the level it's on. We see it on social media where we looking at. Offset got Cardi B a new Birkin.
Yeah,
Bitch, what the fuck? Bitch, I work at the factory.
Listen,
What the
right,
fuck?
listen,
What
wait.
am I supposed to be doing?
The first three words let you know
I'm
all you need to
compete
know.
with Offset?
Offset got Cardi B. Right, bitch, you ain't Cardi B and I ain't Offset. What the
Again, they
fuck is
come
you
into situations in La La Land. That's being in La La
You
Land.
grabbing all of this shit out of social media and reality TV
Yeah.
and trying to apply it to your life.
Delusional.
And
Yeah,
Lululand.
yeah.
But
Damn, I'm about to
Piggy-
coin that.
commenting on what you said, does she have to be deserving of it? It can't be just something that she want. Not saying let's
Okay, well, go
take
buy it
off of a
yourself. You
Birkin
gotta
scale.
deserve
But
it.
be
I mean-
realistic though. The
Yeah,
nigga
Yeah,
that you
take
got
off
too
a
though.
Birkin scale, maybe like a Gucci bag or a Louis bag or something.
Don't be
Anybody
counting
can buy
my
a
pockets
Coach.
like that,
Anybody
baby,
can buy a
okay?
Coach.
I feel
but,
like though-
and what if she's like, oh, that's nice, and you might not have it right then and there, but does she have to be deserving of it? You won't just, get it.
Okay,
like, oh,
okay,
yeah,
flip
she
this
like
around. Flip this around. Do I get it for her if she's not deserving of it?
What's deserving
Yeah,
of
what's
it?
the, if you've chosen to
If
make
I-
her
if
your
I-
lady, I feel like
Yeah, right.
on some level she's
Just on
deserving of
happiness.
something.
Okay, but
We're
see,
not talking about just some random
we talking about
chick.
a,
We
okay,
talking about
well,
your
then that's
woman.
the, okay, well,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, that's
yeah.
that's without question. I mean,
Yeah.
if she's my woman, then
Yeah.
if she wanted, then yeah.
Well, obviously not.
And
I
know
was
what
like,
type of
hey,
nigga that you
get a
got.
Gucci bag. Like,
Y'all need to know what type of nigga that you got. You need to know what type
I mean,
of female that you got too though.
I'm just
Because whether I got it or not, what if I don't got it and you think that you supposed to get it because you seem like my income or something like that? What if I just don't move like that? What if I'm just a different type of nigga? But you feel like, well, you can pay for this. I want this bag or these shoes or whatever the fuck like that. But I'm just not that type of nigga. So
Well,
now
not
you
never-
fuck me.
Not even like
What
on
you
holidays.
mean?
She can't get it.
Now
for
we're talking
her
about
No,
what
not
people-
like that. I'm not.
Now we're talking about the difference in people's love language, right? This woman's love language may be, you know what I'm saying, she like to
Receiving
receive gifts and shit, and then this dude's love language may be quality time. I just might like to spend time with you.
Right,
I feel
bitch,
like
you
that's
lucky
my-
that I'm here.
like-
What you talking about?
Here's something else. Oh my god.
That's you took it home to what I was saying, but yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's like, so now you just got to get to know the person and understand what it is that they do to show that love and affection, and what the other person, how they receives it. You know what I mean? You can't just force your love language on somebody else.
But
That's just like you buying gifts to somebody, they like, I don't like, what the fuck you
Right.
trying to buy me? But another chick can look at it, it's like, oh, I'm all in now, googly woogly and shit. You buy me gifts and shit, everything is yours. So you got to, you
gotta know who you
treat
dealing
people,
with.
know who you dealing with and shit.
Yeah. Gotta love somebody in their language. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Me
Come
no
watch my
speaking
come
no.
watch my
Me
dishes.
no speaking no
person that you-
English.
Clean
know the
my-
person
definitely
that
my
you're dealing with.
Definitely know who
You
you're
can't-
dealing
you
with.
can't-
That's-
If you
that's
gotta
what I
know,
like.
you gotta know if this
I
chick
like
is
that
somebody
stuff.
that's used to motherfucking hot dogs or steak. If you know she used to hot dogs, don't give her no motherfucking steak.
Absolutely.
And if you know she used to steak, you can't give her no motherfucking hot dogs.
Real shit though.
They might like burgers
And that's
every
just
now and again.
What if they like steak
A
bite
lot of
hot
these, a
dogs?
lot of them like burgers. A lot of them like burgers every now and then.
Steak bite hot dogs.
Hot dog bites, huh?
Steak bites cooked in hot dog water. Hold on, wait. Hold on, damn.
Take the what left the what? That was nasty. I thought that was him when you did that.
Petty, I'm about to put you on blast because you was talking about another situation, and we want to know who hurt you because you want to address how women fake forgive you just to throw it back in your face
Hell yeah.
at their convenience.
You could do the worst shit in the world. Oh yeah, sister, I want to hear it. You can do the worst shit in the world. You just swear it's over between you and her, and she be like, and she fake forgive you. Like she be like, no, I'm with you. It ain't that bad.
Being what?
You could be done cheated or like more so cheated or something like that. Probably not real shit.
Man,
Like
just
even on a
cheated.
serious note, like probably even put your hands on her or something like that. You'd be like, damn man, I shouldn't did that shit. We can't fuck around no more. You'd be like, nah, it's cool. You'd be like, nah, this shit ain't cool. You'd be like, nah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I know you was drunk or whatever like that. And then y'all act like, all right, this shit cool. Then down the line, you catch her on some hoe shit with, you know what I'm saying, one of the homies. It don't necessarily gotta be one of your homies or something like that, but like a nigga or something like that. You be like, damn, bitch, what the fuck you doing or something like that. And then, blah, it's like, what about that time when you be like, damn, bitch, I thought that was 2 years ago. But now when you do and I catch you doing your bullshit.
She wants you to forgive her too.
Right, why?
Because she forgave you.
Nah, you shouldn't
yeah.
have. We not the same person. Because I wouldn't have forgave your motherfucking ass.
See?
Not.
Gender role. Women can forget and men can.
Back to that gender
No,
role.
all right.
We circle back.
Well, run that shit back. No, you need to know who the fuck you dealing with. Because I'm not putting up. Ain't nobody about to cheat on me, touch me no type of way that I don't like. None of that shit. But if
Yeah,
it,
because men can't handle it.
And you say it's on
it
you
ain't
if you
even
deal
about
with
man.
that.
I can't handle it.
And you
Don't-
saying it's on her.
This-
Men cannot handle
No,
it.
I got homeboys be like, man, my bitch be beating my ass, blah blah. That should be cute.
Don't confuse handle with accept. Right, because you talking something we can't handle that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't fuck
I
with
won't
that.
accept a motherfucker putting their hands on me or treating
Yeah,
me.
don't.
I can't
So
handle
you
it.
wouldn't be in an
That's
open
like
relationship.
They can't handle either.
That's the
Have
reason
you
why.
couldn't be
That's
in
why I
an
don't like when
open
women say oh well, a man can't handle me. You know what? Are you a fucking animal? You handle animals. Why do you want to be handled in the first place? Do you understand what you're saying? You understand? You're saying that you are something that needs to be.
I think that's
Because what do a nigga sound
Let me
like?
go further because you're saying that you're something that needs to be handled.
Right,
Why
what do a nigga
you,
sound like
yeah,
saying
that's
you
you
can't
identifying
handle
that
me?
you are a problem in the first place.
Unless we talking about
You
fuck.
say, "Oh, I need you can't handle me." Why the fuck do I need to handle you? Why can't you just be fucking right? Why the fuck why do I gotta correct you?
Right, but we going back to the gender role of men cannot.
It's not
Men
nothing
cannot
about.
accept.
That's not about men or none of that. I got homeboys that can accept the
not-
shit that I can't accept.
Cannot.
with nobody.
We will not. Don't.
Yeah.
Cannot.
And
will
I don't
not
think that's
accept.
a man or lady thing. That's what I'm saying. I
And y'all
can't go
will
for that.
accept certain shit that we won't sometimes. That's all that is. And certain women won't accept it. That's the
Listen.
difference.
So if you in a relationship with someone and you stepped out and did whatever you did that was so bad and she accepted you and then she turned around and did it a few years later or whatever the case is and you can't
Listen,
accept her.
if I cheated on you and you didn't fuck with me no more, I'd be like, damn, that's fucked up. But you got to fuck on and you standing.
got the right to
you
do that.
standing on what you on. But if you accept me back and then you cheated on me and you think
And then-
I'm supposed to
and then did it
accept
out
you
of
because
spite?
you accept me, fuck out of spite or none of
she
that
might
shit.
just did it.
No, it just happened
That's what I'm
because we
saying.
human.
You just did it out of spite.
I don't-
because
No, just
I did it.
I don't
Because
accept
did it.
that.
Are you
No,
telling
it's
me-
like
not necessarily out of spite.
It don't. That's why I said fuck out of spite,
Yeah.
or it could be out of spite. Whatever. Fuck whatever it's out of. I don't accept that shit.
Okay,
Personally.
but let me ask you something.
And I'm not
ladies,
about to.
right? If a man did that to
damn, you
and
did
then-
that. This. No,
then
it's
you-
over.
Should,
I don't care
should
what
he accept
years
you back
or none
when
of that
you
shit.
know firsthand how it felt when he did it to you? It's like so now you got in my ass about doing you wrong, and now you're gonna turn around and do me wrong and now again it's just like it's fair to take you back, but it's just like damn you did the same wrong to me, and you know and granted I did wrong, but
I
you
could
did
be
the
in an
same-
open
I'm not
relationship.
taking away from
personally.
what I'm
you did
taking.
the same shit.
So I
If
feel
you
like
can't
I
take
would-
it from me, if you can't take it from me,
we supposed to grown and mature since then.
I
Now
did
you
it.
did the same
If you
thing.
can't take that
have
shit
we
from me-
grown and matured and shit? Like what's changed? And then because now after that, okay, flip it around again. If I come back and do it again after that, then it's like it's null and void. Now this relationship, like what the fuck are we doing now? Because we just, you know what I mean. So when does it stop? If I did it and we corrected it, and then now you do it, and you expect me to take. Now if I do it again, should you expect me to take? You know, should I expect you?
That's
to
why
take
I
me
just
back
asked,
and
could you
took
be
me
in an
back?
open relationship?
No.
I think I could. I could.
No.
So I would be okay with it.
You know what the crazy part about that is? A lot of people in open relationships
Hell
don't
nah.
even know it.
They don't know
Or they
it.
don't accept
That
it.
now that's the messed up part. If
Yeah.
not, I don't know if that's an open relationship if you don't even know.
Open
They don't know
relationships
it.
have to be
I feel like we
discussed.
need
Yeah,
to,
they don't
we
know
need
it.
to agree to
you know
that.
what I'm
has to have a
saying?
Yeah.
What I'm basically saying is there a lot of people that have been getting cheated on for a long
Yeah,
period of
that's true.
time and don't know it.
Don't know.
Right, but that's cheating. That's
Yeah.
not an open relationship. An open relationship is when
We've
you
communicated.
have open dialect,
Right.
and you sit down and talk about and you communicate and you go on dates with whoever you decide to, choose to, or if you decide to have separate, like what's her name, Monique and her husband. When she says I'm a celebrity and I travel, so she has her boyfriend and her husband is allowed to have their girlfriend, and they've been married for 30 years, and that works for them.
One thing my dad told me a long time ago is nobody is your property, and that's just
whatever terms and conditions work for you and your
My
partner,
bitch,
your
my
relationship,
property.
then that's what you apply.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
mean,
what you
cheating
go
is
with.
one thing, but I wouldn't consider cheating to be an open relationship. That's definitely not an open relationship. That's you being a cheater.
My bitch, my property.
That's psychotic behavior.
What?
Dang.
What? My bitch, my property.
I was ready
Is psychotic?
to
What I'm saying
yeah.
when I say that, there's a lot of people that
Oh,
share
that's
their
cool.
partner with somebody else inadvertently without even knowing it. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm saying. I know it's not an open relationship if it's not, open and communicated about. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's a lot of people in three-way relationships, just secretly, basically.
that's true.
So Mark says no, he cannot be in a relationship. Why do you feel like you can?
Why do I feel like I can? Because I don't really feel like human beings were necessarily made to be monogamous creatures. That's not my opinion. But I mean, maybe we were. I'm not. Hey. I'm not saying I'm not monogamous when I've agreed to be monogamous. But what I'm saying is that if I was with someone and we decided and agreed that we didn't want to be in a monogamous relationship, I'd be more than open to it. I'm open to almost any kind of relationship. I'm pretty open minded.
So is an open relationship like poly?
Poly would
Probably not open. It's just
Poly
me
can be.
and my bitches.
No, that's a
Yeah,
triad.
poly.
It's different kinds of poly. You're talking about like closed.
Me and my bitches something.
It's a form of it.
I'm biased as fuck, though. I'll be honest. I
You
could be
think
with
that's
two
okay?
chicks, but I couldn't be with a chick.
Because you could be in like a poly V.
Call me what you want. I
the
know.
fuck is that?
Poly V. It's like all different. And when it's
Hold on, break this down. Hold on.
Okay, so
we
if
gotta
it's
hear
like
this. What's a poly V?
Poly V is, you got to think of the point of the V is one person and they're dating one person and another.
It's
person.
not all. It's not all of them dating together.
Right
Yeah.
now, if it's a
It's that one person with two people.
if it's a closed triad, you close it up and everybody is dating each other. So this point touches this point, this point touches this point, this point touches this point.
Yeah, I fuck with the triad shit.
Poly
That's
Z,
cool,
Poly Z is where one person,
Like,
dates
like-
this
letters.
person,
Like y'all
and
two
this
might be
person,
mad at
and
me
then
one
this
day,
person
like,
dates this
damn, that's
person
where we
and this
go.
person.
All right.
So they
Separately.
separately date other people. So it's different forms of poly.
No, yeah, I don't fuck
Wow, I did not know this.
Me either.
with that.
I
It'd be
had
more
no
saucy,
idea.
so, like-
Sesame Street is going on.
What
here
in
and
the
shit.
right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah, I
7,
fuck with
8, 9, 10.
I fuck with the poly triad shit. Shout out to them, the triad.
Triad.
You know what I'm saying? When we
Wow.
put all this together. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, y'all might be mad at me one day. I come in and shit. Oh, we ain't talking? Oh, okay, that's what we doing?
You're not in on this session.
Right. Damn, I can't hit the weed? All right, that's cool. That's cool. Did y'all make me a plate? Oh, that's what we doing too? Okay, I'm getting Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? Oh, anyway. Flashback.
You got it. You got it.
Flashback.
I done lived many lives, okay?
Oh my god.
You
I
said
hope my
you was
mama
gonna
not
say
watching.
Something. Put your input in on something you forget.
Oh,
Coop don't be knowing what the fuck is going on
Patty
in her
started
mind.
talking about the triangle.
yeah, that threw me off. And then she said X, Y, and a Z, and I was like, I didn't know it was so many. Oh my god, it was something. I had a thought. Well, I'm gonna come back to it. I did have.
Hey, y'all seen Dog that got so he got sent to jail. Yeah, he was doing the court shit, doing Zoom.
Oh, yeah,
This
And he's
nigga done
driving
made it
the
to
car.
TMZ, dog,
Yeah.
already.
Oh,
Yeah, academics, TMZ, everybody then posted that shit.
Cause that was dumb.
This nigga really out here on a suspended license driving
On the
during
video.
Zoom court.
Hold on, I got a
Y'all
part.
need some suspended driver's license court. He was
And
on
I felt
Zoom
so
for
bad. He
just
didn't have nothing to say.
He
He
was like-
wasn't me, because I would have had some cold shit to say real
What did
quick.
he say when they went?
He didn't have shit to say.
So
He
the
didn't
judge
have
asked
nothing.
him,
didn't.
Are you driving right now?
He said his mouth was
No,
like
he
this.
didn't ask, are you? He said, he told him, he said, nigga, what am I supposed to do with this, basically? What am I supposed to do with this? Nigga, you driving now, and
And
you
you
on the
in court
suspended.
for driving under a suspended
Fuck
license.
is it- what the
And he
fuck
said,
is
I'm
it?
looking at his record, and he has no license right now, but he's driving.
I would have been like, man, this is an emergency. I'm my diabetes
So he
medicine,
said-
something. I would have said it was some type of emergency though.
He
That's-
said,
Because he said he was going to the doctor's
he said, I'm
office.
pulling up to the doctor's office. He said, I'm pulling up. I'm
I'm
parking
trying
right
to,
now.
yeah.
But the doctor's
Right now.
office cool,
And he
but
said,
he
I'm
could have
not
acted like it
driving
was an
no more.
emergency for some reason. I would have said it was an emergency. None of my people at the house.
I
I'm
would have got
pulling.
in the back seat.
I'm sorry.
And I'm in the Uber.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even put it on the floor. I'm sorry. I'm even driving right now. You're on the. I gotta get
shaking.
to
I
the.
would have
Yeah,
like I'm in the Uber.
something. But nah, yeah, his dumb ass like he told him I'm driving, so just give me a second.
No, he didn't
like,
say
I'm
that. It's
driving.
suspended license.
What, nigga?
Why he on
That
Zoom
nigga
court
waited
in the
and
car for
everything.
driving under?
Why
God
would you
waited
be
on
on
him.
video? Why would you be? You know you can turn your video off, and you don't have to say I'm parking.
Well, you know what the thing about it is when you in Zoom court, they're gonna tell you to turn your video on.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. Been,
Yeah.
I didn't. No,
Shit.
no, I didn't been.
If they talking to you, yes, they do.
No, I didn't been in some where they
No,
no.
See, that's because you don't got child support cases.
They need to make sure it's you.
Now we gotta see. We gotta make sure this nigga. Hold on.
Oh, Tina said Trump found guilty on all 34 charges.
What?
That's
Yeah.
shocking.
And he's still probably
Y'all heard
gonna
about-
end up
I was
winning the
saying, gonna end up
presidency.
Did y'all hear
president.
about Project 2025?
No, I
Where
heard
they
about
trying
Project
to
Pat though.
they trying to get rid of the Department of Education. They're literally petitioning to like just end the schooling. Like you're gonna have to find your own way to educate your kids.
I don't know. Okay.
It's been circulating. The video been circulating for a while.
I can't teach
They
my
actually,
daughter shit.
like-
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
feel like some
But
rules
regular.
and policies.
I don't think it's not. I don't think it's gonna get passed, but they're definitely petitioning for it
some
for whatever reason.
what's
So
the
then
names need to
they would
change.
probably give you some tax credits towards private. It probably just privatize
It has
all
to be,
schooling.
yeah.
Yeah, they would probably, and then they would
Some
give you,
dumbass
you know,
kids.
Well, yeah, the schooling. I mean, school will be offered, but you have to have like a you can only go to school for certain things. I guess I don't know. However they
Oh
going.
wow!
Yeah.
I'm moving to Dearborn.
If he
What? Dear
or
I think
Canada,
she
don't
meant
they
the-
got free
the
school
wor-
over there in
not just
Canada?
Detroit.
Maybe
I think
Canada.
the United
The whole
States,
country,
the
nigga.
country.
Maybe Canada.
Yeah, you did say that.
On to Canada.
He said Dearborn.
Well, Dearborn is a different country if y'all ever been there. For real shit.
Especially the police.
They need to change some things. If he guilty on all 34 charges,
Okay, so
he
yeah,
can
now
still
what?
make the presidency.
Yeah, he running for president.
I don't think it's nothing. Did
You
you,
don't
see
think it's
that?
gonna stick?
I
I
don't
kinda
think that
think-
they're gonna not let him run. Did you see that YouTube thing where that guy went and applied for these jobs and he started naming all these things that Trump had been? It was like a commercial he paid for. He was like, so I was trying to get this job as a bagger here. I was trying to see, okay, I've been charged with the insurrection on he started thinking of all these like speaking about all the charges that Trump had against him, and nobody would hire him. He said, what's crazy is I can't get a job anywhere in my neighborhood, but you can run for president with these same exact charges.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, it makes you wonder because convicted felons, you
Yep.
know, who have weed charges of an ounce, you know,
Yep.
20 years ago,
That's insane.
and they can't find a job, but then we got a felon as ex-president that
Yeah.
might be a president
Running
again.
twice, yeah.
I think that's crazy, and if he do win, it definitely needs some things to be changed,
If he
within
get
the laws,
since
because that's
he
crazy.
was convicted guilty.
And he didn't got indicted.
On all 34 charges.
So now, if he gets in office with them charges some kind of way, it is definitely going to be some
laws
crazy
definitely
shit.
got to be changed.
No, it's going to be a crazy 4 years. This next 4 years of presidency, if not 8,
It's gonna be
It's
crazy
gonna be
anyway.
crazy.
No, he already got 4, so
It's
he
gonna
can't
be
do
some
another.
writing. It's gonna be some writing.
He only got 4 more. He could get.
Oh, yeah,
he
you're
already
right,
did
right,
4.
right,
Yeah, it's gonna be some writing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, these
I
next 4
didn't know
years,
that
his
they could
ass.
come back and rerun.
Yeah.
But I guess that does make sense now because you can get elected for a second term.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
8
But
all
But I didn't
I
know
guess
they
he-
could like take a
consecutive.
break and come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
thought
I
they had
never-
to
There's another
consecutive.
president that did that before too.
So
I
I never
can't
seen
think of- I
nobody
can't
do
remember
that.
who.
Yeah, I
And
thought it had to
Michael
be
Jordan did
Yeah,
that
me
shit
too,
in
me too.
basketball, so
Come on,
that
Petty.
was cool.
Come on, Petty.
What?
Oh, when he went to play golf and came
Yeah, he
back.
came back.
He played
Wearing the
Baseball.
4-5.
Baseball.
I almost rather see what Kanye gonna do because.
I mean, hello. Can we write him in?
But then Kanye and
Dr.
Trump is
Cornel
like this,
West.
so
Hello.
Dr.
I
Cornel
fuck with-
West. is
Yay
who
for
I'm voting
president.
for.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Cornel West. I've been seeing that. a
So
lot.
who y'all voting for?
Just said it.
Michelle Obama.
Cornel West.
Myself. I don't know. It's tough. I said it's.
They'll never
this
let
is-
a Michelle Obama
this
get in
is
motherfucking
very
office.
She don't want to be president.
election.
She
At
she
all.
wrote a book about how stressful it was being the
First
first
lady.
lady.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First
she
lady, yeah.
she cool on it. They both
Oprah.
cool on it. Obama said no. He probably ain't gonna let her do it.
I'm
He
voting
in
for
his hoochie daddy
Beyonce.
shorts on the
Fuck it.
beach.
She like, you ain't about to be coming home stressing me out about this presidency shit.
We
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
be
some
the first
writing.
man and shit. Oh hell no.
Right. We still on vacation.
I always speak about how, like, you know, our ancestors died for us to have the right to vote. So you have to exercise that right. But man, oh
You
man,
don't have no
oh
options.
man,
Now, then what do you
I'm
do?
looking like
What do you do?
almost want to lose my right.
Yeah,
I can't, in good conscience, go in there and circle either one of their names.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna let y'all
Neither
know.
one of 'em.
I'm the only
Neither one
nigga
of
that y'all know that voted when I was 17. You know what I'm saying? So I really exercise my rights. You know what I'm saying? I'm really a proud person that
Who
I
you
do
voting
this.
for this time?
Obama.
I ain't even gonna lie. That was my first time
You gonna write
ever
him in?
voting too. Obama.
Oh,
Yeah, I was 17.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you said your first time.
Yeah, that was my first time.
It was
ever
only
voting.
because I was an election official, though. That's why I was able to do it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I
what-
felt
what's that?
empowered. Got my
I
little
don't even know what
sticker.
that is.
What, election official? I worked for the Department of Elections when I
Oh.
was 17.
I'm
I have
co-chair.
I think I worked
But,
one day.
What, that one day thing? You did one of them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was sweet as hell. I used to do that all the
I
time.
do it. I'm the chair at one of the precincts in Lansing. It's not.
Oh, you're a chairperson?
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't really want to do it. My mom would like to do it, so I just it's my day with my mom, but it's a long day. You gotta
I
be
did
there at
that
6
shit-
a.m. and you don't get home till like 10, 30,
Listen,
11
I had to
o'clock.
do it when I had to be there at 5. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man, it's wild.
I had to be there before them people, the 6 o'clock people, and that shit was different. And I was telling people like 20, 30 years older than me what to do, and they was like, Nick, we been doing it like this. I was like,
We know what to do.
yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to Panda Express again.
the nuts did it.
What's the What's the
He ain't
moral
gonna
of the
take another
story?
bite.
What's the moral of the story?
Influence your kids the right way. If you gonna watch some ratchet shit,
Make
tell
sure
them
your
to go
kids
to bed.
asleep. Yeah.
Tell them to go to
Order
bed.
the shrimp with no nuts.
Dog. We talked about something else too. It was
Submission.
What I say about shit? What was my?
don't if you gonna say you forgive somebody, don't bring it back up. You know,
Please don't.
forgiveness is forgetting.
Yeah.
I mean, not
No,
forgetting.
not
No, I'm sorry.
Forgetting is a part of forgiving.
Forgiveness is a part of forgiving. I mean,
Nah, forgetting is a part of forgiving.
no,
I think
I'm,
so. I don't think you gotta forget something. to
we
forget.
saying it all wrong.
I just
You
came up
can
with that shit.
forgive, but you don't have to forget.
yeah.
But I feel like both of them is
But
good.
'Cause if you
forgiving
forget
is
it,
part
I'ma
of
be like-
your healing, your personal
Forgiveness is the
healing.
first step to healing.
Yes, it is.
Forgetting
There we
is
go.
like
'Cause if
fuck
you
that
don't
shit.
forgive,
I
you
like
will
that
not
one
be
better.
able
Fuck
to
with
heal.
you.
I like that. better.
Okay. You don't want me to forget if you want to.
No, forgiveness is a step to healing.
It is.
That's one of the morals of the story. And don't be letting your
You
kids
win
watch
some,
sex
you lose some.
but you need a fight.
Right. Watch your kids and what they listen to and what they watch, and even the kids stuff. They
You hear
be
that,
slipping
LaDon?
They be
No
slipping
more-
in cuss words.
No more Doja Cat for your ass. Oh, never mind. My bad. I was getting my shit off. I can't tell her that. She gonna be mad.
All right, y'all. Well, I guess we about to get out of here.
Mark just smoking. You alright, man?
Next time.
Skibbity pop.
You got no
You gotta
final words,
say
Mark?
something.
Your face looks sneaky.
You got final words before we get up out of here?
Shit, no.
Moral
I
of the
think I done
story.
said it all.
All right.
For the most part.
Peace and fish grease. We out. We out, baby.
Bye.
She said bye, like she on the phone. and shit.
That's my late night voice.
Are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Nasty Production.